Beautiful, divine masculine and feminine darlings. Do you hear that thunder roll? I'm just waking up. I woke up actually because of the storm. And it was 322 on the nose, but that's one of my twin flame numbers, so not surprising. Seems like Mr. Archangel Uriel decided to make an appearance. I did warn you about that. Especially in relation to the copycats, you know? Somebody says, I thought you said you were going to be here last night. I was planning to, but I had a lot of stuff to do and was a tired panda, so I went to sleepy instead with the kitties. But I'm here. And I'm up. So what's up? I heard that this Karmic's spooked. You spooky bitch. Boo. I did wake up hearing this also. I'm not mad about it. Listen to that thunder roll. It's been lightning too. All right.
Do you feel bad? I'm not giving you what you need. 'Cause there's a hole I heal for you. You want
What? Did that say? What? Okay.
deep into your knees. Girl, I know what you want, and I can tell you like that, baby, don't you? All night, no lies, bring it right back, baby, won't you? We find this time, you won't know, pretty little baby, you're better vision. I ain't never seen nothing like it going psycho. Girl, I really think we gone past the limit. I'ma lead the way in the night, I know. I just wanna show you something. So lay back and take it. No need to rush it. We got one night, baby, and that's all we need. So come and tell me what you like, baby. But girl, I wanna hear you whisper. Assume the position. Lay back, baby, you won't know when I'm in. Just a little bit of friction. You can see the sweat dripping down from my skin. Girl, I'ma do your body right. Say you into it already, nothing gon' faze you. I'ma put you on a new way. Flip around, make it girl, give you what you been craving. Girl, you was real and real one. You hit the pinnacle and now you got a visual. You just gotta tell me how you want it. All night, all day.
Carpet spun out from under my ankle. I don't know what you're talking about, love. Come to me and tell me what. You'll come to me and tell me what.
Pretty little baby, you're better vision. I ain't never seen nothing like it going psycho.
Just a baby. Mommy needs to go stretch and dance. Sounds like a yoga dance day to me. Also, I picked up a download last night. I heard Deuteronomy, right? God and I had chat. God said, Deuteronomy, all right? Deuteronomy 1:5. I'm like, okay, let me look it up. Love you. This was last night. So Deuteronomy 1:5. I stopped researching. I paused and figured we would do it together. Let me get my slippers. This floor is hard and cold. On my little feet. I should also probably switch the laundry while I'm here, but we'll do that in a minute. I heard the two. I love this one. I'm not mad. They're so good. Oh, they're so good. I can hear it. You're tickling my eardrum. I heard that. Divine Masculine's like, that's not all I'll tickle. What a flirt. I'm not mad at that either. That's funny. He says she's got a good sense of humor. Yes, so do you. He said we giggle all the time. Yeah. Something about also like knowing when to be serious, but also yeah. It's very lighthearted energy. It's funny. So there's that. It's so cute. You make me giggle. Don't you double spam me. They did. They double spammed me with commercials. Oh no. Listen to that thunder roll. I didn't redo my acrylics. The few that I have as acrylics, it's just 3 of them. I just painted over them because they were still good. Except for one of them I noticed was a little bit loose. I just left it. But after a bath and everything yesterday, it did mostly pop off. So I did soak the rest of it off. And I'm going to redo that one. Maybe here. We'll see. Just as a disclaimer, in case I pull out some art products. Not yet. We'll see. You know what I'm noticing too is there's a reading by IE Collection LLC in the down bar of this. Okay, hold on. There's also a mint chocolate chip coffee advertised in the corner here, and it's not about the coffee, but it's the mint chocolate chip bit. That's one of my favorite flavors. But that's at the very top, and then beneath that is a video the IE Collection posted. She's good, by the way. I've subbed to her for years. I don't always watch her, but anytime I am drawn to a video of hers, they're always spot on. Your ancestors are watching over you. You've accessed something in the Akashic Library, but darlings, well, I'm Archangel Zadkiel. And Zadkiel is the keeper of the Akashics. It's also why I'm such a vivid, active past life regressionist. Also a dream prophetess. And I work with the moon. And I'm up before the sun. It is 3:49 here on the East Coast. It's not even 4 a.m. yet. Assume the position. Little bit of friction. You know.
I need you to get real for me. I need you to feel for me. Just take it slow and breathe for me. Go ahead and put it all on me. Yeah, you know I'd risk it all for you. I'ma take it all off for you. Oh girl, you know I got some plans for you. Say you need me to be there made for you. Well, baby, I ain't going nowhere. Oh no, girl, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you can trust me, you should know it. Oh, baby, I'm just trying to show you. Show you. You can rely on my discretion. You can rely on my discretion. Girl, I'ma show you some attention. Help you relieve all that aggression. I need you to break it down for me. I need you to take a ride for me. Baby, just let it all out for me. I want you to lay all that down on me. Ain't gotta think about it, don't care what it costs me. Girl, I'ma spend it on you, put you in it for you. Yeah, I can make it happen, anything you want, babe. Oh, I can be the captain, got you like a toy. 'Cause baby, I ain't going nowhere. Oh no, girl, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you can trust me, you should know it. Well, baby, I'm just trying to show you. Show you. You can rely on my discretion. You can rely on my discretion. Girl, I'ma show you some attention. Help you relieve all that aggression. Girl, you already know that I want some. You don't make me feel like no one.
Hi, Adonis. How are you? Yeah, with open arms and loving hearts, we welcome our divine masculine and feminine darlings. That's correct. I wasn't giving you a weird look. I was giving that weird sexual comment a weird look, just so you know. Sir, sending love. That wasn't for you, Adonis. The look on my face. Was towards the weirdo above you, not the good kind. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful thing for you to say, by the way. Very sweet. I hope you're okay. It's nighttime where you are, right? Is it not? Are you sleepy? I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you.
Going over. Oh no, girl, I ain't going over. Yeah, you can trust me, you should know it. But baby, I'm just trying to show you. Show you. You can rely on my discretion. You can rely on my discretion. Girl, I'ma show you some attention. Help you relieve all that aggression. Girl, you already know that I want some. You don't make me feel like no one. Only trying to live for the moment. Just ride my way, no ocean. Think I got a new addiction. Refill my prescription. No, I don't care what they say. Girl, your secrets with me. You can be my doctor, give me medical attention. Take a few of these and help my vertigo. You know what I'm on, they don't need to know. Girl, to me, this ain't no cameo. I ain't going nowhere. Oh no, girl, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you can trust me, you should know, yeah. 'Cause baby, I'm just trying to show you. Show you, can't rely. You
Thunder roll. I love it. Normally I sleep right through it. It's so good. I sleep so well in the storms, but I slept all night, so I was pretty much done with sleeping. And it was so loud. It rolled, shook the house. Not that I'm mad. I'm not mad at all. I love it. But here we are. Storm Angel. Oh, and that was definitely Divine Masculine getting me up because it was 3:22 on the nose when I got up and looked at the clock. But I need to go stretch and dance. I just got out of bed and washed my face and brushed my teeth. Came here to report the news. Hot off the spiritual press. So I won't be here for too long. Anyway, let's quickly do this Deuteronomy reference. Deuteronomy 1:5. Okay. These are the words Moses spoke to all Israel in the wilderness in the east. This is what God said. Deuteronomy 1:5 last night. I'm like, all right, let me Google it for you. I love you. Okay, so in all the wilderness east of the Jordan, that is in the Arabah, opposite Suf, between Paran, Tophel, Laban, Hazeroth, and Dizahab. It takes 11 days to go from Horeb to Kadesh Barnea by the Mount Seir road, okay? In the 40th year, on the first day of the 11th month, Moses proclaimed to the Israelites that the Lord commanded him concerning them. There's something about leaving, like leaving a toxic environment or something. There's a message in leaving. And I'm also getting a flash of, hold on, two things. The widow's mite, which I relate to. And also, oh, I'm getting that one too. Doubting Thomas. But that's not what I was picking up. It's Don't Look Back. It's the Sodom and Gomorrah reference, actually. It's the thunder rolls again. Thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. And the thunder rolls. So, in the 4th year, 11th month, Moses proclaimed to the Israelites all that the Lord had commanded him concerning them. And this was after he had defeated Sihon, king of the Amorites. Hold on, I need to relocate this hip. Ugh. Spooky bitch. There we go. And the shoulder. And my jaw. You're going to prison, Karmics. Okay, so there's that. I heard you are a spooky bitch. I think it's hilarious. Divine Masculine says, I love how that doesn't hurt her feelings. No, not at all. This is hysterical. Samara, woo! I heard that Divine Masculine's like, this girl should have a comedy show. I am dead ass. He says, I know it. That's why it's funny. Anyway, thanks. I don't know what to do with that right now. Ooh, ow. I'm gonna have a couple extra abs in the morning. Ow. Breathe, girl. hot. I'm just gonna take this hoodie off. Do it. I've got to grab a t-shirt first. Because I'm naked underneath my clothes. Duh. I'm just kidding. But I'm not, though. Just kidding about the duh. I'm not kidding about being naked under here. That's hot. Baby, I'm right here. Got my Gas Monkey Garage hoodie. Well, the pink, but it does also have a hood. And I like that too. So, hi babies. Divine Masculine says, cool or not much? You made me sweat. This was after he defeated Sion, king of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon at Adri, and had defeated king of Bashan, who reigned in Asheroth. East of the Jordan in the territory of Moab, Moses began to expound this law. So there's a reference of speaking the law, either the laws in general or the laws of God. The Lord of God, our God, said to us at Horeb, you have stayed long enough at this mountain. Break camp, clean up camp, leave camp, and advance into the hill country of the Amorites. Go to all, I'm getting chills, dude. Chills. What's going on? What am I picking up right now? I don't know if you can see that, but break camp and advance into the hill country of the Amorites. Go to all of the neighboring peoples in the Arabah, in the mountains, in the western foothills, in the Negev, and along the coast, to the land of the Canaanites, and to Lebanon, as far as the great river, the Euphrates. See, I have given you this land. Go and take possession of the land the Lord swore he would give to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, and to their descendants after them. Okay, so there's a reference of potentially like a divine masculine and divine feminine coming together, possibly moving homes, possibly establishing a property or a premises, like a home space together. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. My little shadow kitty, I didn't know you were there. I should always know that you're right there, huh? My little Velcro kitty. Always got to expect you. I love you. You're such a cute boy. You know? Okay. I'm getting it. Okay. It's soul family coming together. It's the final union. And the reference next is, at that time I said to you, you are too heavy a burden for me to carry alone. Didn't Abel just sing something like that? Let me take the weight up off your shoulder or something? Hold on. Yeah, he did. Something like he says something about carrying the weight of the world. Weight of the world on your shoulders. Take the world up off your shoulders. I have to get the lyric exactly. Head on my shoulder. I've not heard that one. Why did that not pop up before? Okay, we'll check that out too. I am sweating bullets right now. It's not that hot in here. It's a spiritual frequency, but it's very high frequency. Yeah, that was pretty weird, but thank you. Hold on. Hear that thunder? There's another one. Okay, this is Head on My Shoulder. This has Got It Like That. This is both Able Heart. That's a commercial. We'll wait for that to go. I hear Milky Chance. Oh, I like that one too. I love them. I love Milky Chance. Oh, I have heard this on Pandora.
Baby, you got it like that.
Ouch. everyone will create. Oh, that's connected conduit. I referenced a reading of hers last night, actually. And she's just put out another one. Seems like she's calling out the copycats in this one. They tried to take what's rightfully yours. These people are about to lose everything. Yes, they are. Like Crazy K. Hard. Now, to be very clear, I just had a quiet chat with God as to whether or not to even speak, because we don't give karmics clout, but sometimes we have to call out criminals, and this is that, right? They wanted attention so bad, but this is not the attention they wanted. Head on my shoulders. Somebody says, why did you do that? Because I was popping my hip back into place and stretching the flexors. It's a good yogic move, this. Opens these right up, which also helps the SI. Which affects everything else, mind you. The whole spinal system sits on the base, so you need that regulation.
If I touch, for me it ain't over, just wanna get close.
I like this.
'Cause love is different when we can move. And it feels better when I hold you. I never played on love, but what if I told you? For me it ain't over, just wanna get close. 'Cause love is different when we can move. And it feels better when I can try to hold you. So place that head on my shoulder, wrapped up, toned in. We can't hear what they say when you speak. I'm tongue-tied, but their bodies speak my language. Oh no, save me. I might just die in those arms. Got ammo, no safety. I'm in so deep when you slide. Should we get to that hotel life before I do the weekend? Girl, you know what I like, and I got what you need, and you screaming. So let it all go with you, baby, go with you now. 'Cause I wanna see this play out. So what if I touch? For me it ain't over, just wanna get close. 'Cause love is different when we can move. And it feels better when I can just hold you. I never played on love, but what if I told you? For me it ain't over, just wanna get close. 'Cause love is different when we can move. And it feels better when I can just hold you. They say
Don't mind me, I'm just nerding out over here. I'm just trying to do some research.
classified. I wanna know what it feels like. Tell me how do I explain something I can't even get. I ain't worried about no safety. I'd rather take it to my bed, don't plan out the handles. Maybe we should just let another day go. We tryna just get by. I wanna taste you on the other side. Got me feeling the ways like I could die. But you don't wanna keep me alive. I'll be on my way, 'cause I'm wide awake. So come and wrap me like a tidal. Baby, with you I'm tryna misbehave. Make a mistake, girl, I can't wait. So what if I touch? For me it ain't over, just wanna get close. 'Cause love is different when we can move. And it feels better when I can just hold you. I never played on love, but what if I touch? For me it ain't over, just wanna get close. 'Cause love is different when we can move. And it feels better when I can just hold you.
know it because I'm picking up this line. I've listened to it within the last 24 hours or so. Just don't remember which one it is right now. But he's got this song, and somebody says, how don't you know? Because I've listened to a lot of his music the last 24 hours. I do pretty regularly, actually. It's gotten me through a lot lately. Since I found it, really. Which was a few months ago. But there's one line in a song, and he says something about, like, let me take the weight of the world up off your shoulders, but it's not popping up in the lyrics for some reason. I have to get it exact. But there's a line about that. I'll find it. I'll link it in the description box when I do. If not cognizantly, then I'll stumble across it again just listening, and when I do, I will link it. That was very pretty. Head on my shoulder. Okay, so you are too heavy a burden for me to carry alone. The Lord your God has increased your numbers so that today you are as numerous as the stars in the sky. And I picked up a chat from Divine Masculine yesterday. Oh, bless you, Adonis. I'm sending love. It's nice to have you here, my friend. So this Divine Masculine was saying something like it was pissing him off because he may have been speaking to somebody about this. He said that these people thought that Divine Feminine was alone, and that's why they were targeting her. And he was saying basically, like, if these people knew who actually stood behind her, who actually supported her, even quietly, including him, they would not do that. He says they would be so afraid to bark up her tree, it's not even funny. She wouldn't have to bite back because they'd be too afraid to even come near the tree. They won't trespass on my tree anymore when I'm around. I'm not saying that, but he's saying something about claiming his own territory. Not in a possessive way, but like in a protective way. Yeah. Yes, it's like my house. I'm not going to let anybody come invade my space or my wife's. My future wife. Okay. May the Lord, the God of your ancestors, increase you 1,000 times and bless you as I just heard the promised land, and bless you as he has promised. But how can I bear your problems and burdens and disputes all by myself? Choose some wise, understanding, and respected men from each of your tribes, and I will set them over you. I just got chills. Oh, there's a reference of spies being sent out. Didn't I say something about all the lurkers and the stalkers and the karmics? And then the reading came up. They tried to take what's rightfully yours. These people are about to lose everything. I'll play her video in a moment. I'll give her a little shout out. She's so pretty. I think she's pretty. She's I think she's a generation or so, maybe 2-ish, I don't know, older than me, but she's so beautiful. And her readings, I've never spoken to her until yesterday. I did leave her some love yesterday, but I have seen a few of her readings pop up over the last few months, and they're always very sweet. She's always very sweet. Her energy's good. She's funny. She's honest and very candid. I like that. She was very accurate. So just a note as to where this is coming from. But this just popped up. She put it out 5 hours ago now. I was sleeping. Connected conduit. I'll link this in the description box. Ooh, it's 4:20. Well, good timing, babe. Cheers. Oh. Intuitive Kev put out a new video too 2 hours ago. It says, the watchers are watching and talking, wanting to be cool now that the illusions have shattered. Yeah. If you can't beat them, join them. No, you tried to beat me, so that's why you can't join me either. Toodles. It wasn't a competition, but you lost. Because you tried to play it like it was. Anyway. The spies. I'm seeing all evil eyes went blind, though. Rebellion against the Lord. Mm-hmm. It's talking about having trust in God or going against God because you don't trust. When the Lord heard what you said, he was angry and solemnly swore, no one from this evil generation shall see the good land that I swore I would to give your ancestors, except for Caleb, son of Jephunneh. He will see it, and I will give him and his descendants the land he set his feet on, because he followed the Lord wholeheartedly. Yeah, well, guess what? I was bullied for doing that, but guess why I get everything, including a ride out of here. Toodles. Shall I continue? I'm sure I can find some more downloads. Then you replied, we have sinned against the Lord. Yes, you did. Now you're going to lose everything. I'm closing this now. Deuteronomy 1:5. You broke the laws, Karmics, on the human plane, but also the spiritual one. Really well. I want to find that Abel song. It's going to drive me berserk until I do. I will. I'll link it in the description, I promise. But I want it now.
This is going to be a timeless reading for my collective of light workers, okay? So this is for those of you who resonate with being a high priestess, a high priest, a psychic, a medium, an oracle, a tarot card reader, a healer, a Reiki.
I like her. Yeah, she's very sweet. And this, her name is Connected Conduit. Let me go link this into the, let me link this in the description now for you.
Master, any of those things, okay? Anything under the umbrella of healing or light work or things like this, okay? Listen, Spirit is coming through to say that, yeah, somebody has been trying to steal from you, take what's rightfully yours, okay? Like, I'm talking a multitude of things, not just one or two things, a multitude of things. They did really bad things, you guys, okay? Like really, really bad. Spirit saying that actually some of you have no idea just how bad this person is, and just how crazy they are, and just how far they've stooped. And a lot of you are unaware of what this person tried to do to you, and it's really, really bad, okay? Spirit wants you to know you're safe, okay? It's not going to work. It's not going to happen.
No way. Okay. So Connected Conduit is two C words together, but so is Crazy K, who she's calling out right now. But Connected Conduit trumps that. CC beat out CC. That's funny. You're funny. Love you.
They did steal things from you. They blocked you from your blessings. They've delayed things from coming in for you.
They tried.
They've kept a specific person away from you. They've tried to steal your light, your gifts, your purpose, your destiny. They tried to do some sort of a destiny swap. They've been doing spell work.
I was just going to say, if she thinks I don't know about the spell work and the black magic, even at trying to throw love spells, right? Trying to block people's love lives. If you're so happy in your marriage, in your relationship, in your house with your boyfriend, why are you throwing love spells at me? I hear, because I want you to be miserable, and that's your fate. Toodles.
Logic, sending you psychic attacks like constantly. And the thing is that you just want to do your job, you know? You just want to be a good person and do good things and make the world a better place. And this
is not a fantasy or a character for me, it's real life. End of discussion.
Person has consistently tried to stop you from doing your work. So they're being punished is what I'm hearing. They're being punished, you guys. They even went as far as to start a group. Okay, Spirit saying that this person formed some sort of a group or a coven.
Gang stalking, which is a felony crime. It's called United States Penal Code Violation 18-241. It's called Conspiracy Against Rights. The FBI has a whole webpage about it. And the penalty for that is life in prison for the states that don't carry the death penalty, or the death penalty for those that do. It's not a small crime. It's federal.
To try to work together to take you down, but it didn't work. No. So Spirit has intervened, okay? They are intervening right now, right here, right now as we talk, okay? There is a spiritual war going on right now. The universe has called judgment on this person and these people, this group of people for you. And receiving really harsh punishment, you guys. They have to pay you back tenfold. Everything that they took from you has to be repaid tenfold. So they're going to lose everything. They're going to lose absolutely everything.
Now that Deuteronomy 1:5 makes more sense, doesn't it?
They're going to lose their money, their relationships. They're going to lose their job, their house. They're going to lose, for some of them, even their spiritual gift.
Do I think people can be haunted? Some people, yeah. But sometimes the whole witching hour thing, like, let's say somebody's throwing spell work at me at 3 o'clock in the morning, especially since they think I'm sleeping, which sometimes people do, to play with witchcraft and stuff like that. That's sometimes when my ancestors, angels, God will get me awake, will wake me up to combat it. Sometimes that's not necessary, but sometimes. And that's why I picked this up. They're being haunted. I was just done sleeping. I went to bed early-ish last night, comparatively. I did plan to come on live, actually, but I went to sleep first instead to recharge. There's a rose, a binaural beat with, it's 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds long. It's 417 hertz and 639 hertz. It's for healing and releasing deep trauma and clearing negative energy. I'm going to link that in the description too. It's by a binaural account that I do like. So it's probably a good tone. Let's check it though first.
This is
It's got a roses as the cover photo. And that's actually the one nail, speaking of ancestors, that I'm going to read too. Yeah, this is a good one. I'll link it in the description of the video too.
hey.
Ooh. That's not what I want to do.
They're gonna have health.
I hear that. Tom Steiner. Pause. By Annan May. Annan May. Here it is. I like this one. This is a good one. I'm sending love, and I hope that if you feel that way, then you get the help and the balance you need. Bless you. Sending love. Also, did you know that Shiva is connected to cannabis? Somebody says, what is this? This does sound cool. It is. It gets way better. Just wait. It's called Tom's Diner. It's a cover of Tom's Diner by Annan May Canterite and Giant Rooks. So good. Listen to this. If you think the first guy sounds good, wait until the bass singer hits. The combination is...
I am seated in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee. And he feels it only halfway, and before I even argue, he's looking out the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you. Just a man behind the counter to the woman who is coming. She's shining her umbrella. And I look the other way as they actually say their hellos. And I'm pretending not to see them. And instead I pour the milk. Oh no, he's always nice to see you. It is always nice to see you. It's always nice to see you. It is always nice to see you. But he's always nice.
Cool, huh?
Nice to see you. Always nice to see you. It's always
Okay. I heard that they sound good together. I think so. I think they did great. So that's been a favorite of mine since I heard it. You know what I also really like, because I hear it too. It's a new one. Is this band of like younger kids, teenage, young 20 kids, and it's so fun. It's such a fun song. It's RC Drive. Hey Louie. RC Drive. And I love that name too, RC Drive. I don't know exactly what it means or what it stands for. I don't know if that was one of their addresses growing up or something, but I love it. RC Drive. Such a good name. Hey Louie. And the song is so catchy. Just wait. You can't help it. Hey Louie. It's so good. Honestly, I'm super proud of them. I hope everything works out. Somebody says, why do you say that? Oh, because sometimes things happen. Many bands have the best of intentions and then end up splitting or bringing in or moving out members for whatever reasons, but either way. Is it this one? Is it the acoustic one? No. Hold on. I'll have better luck finding it on YouTube than Google, I think. Hey, Louie.
Fuck you, cigarette picking with the plastic shoe. 35 minutes just to put his coat on. Old man loving like a Coca-Cola. Think I'm gonna miss it all smoking.
I heard that right. That is catchy. So much. Wait. Hey, Louie.
Home.
This is peak. It's so good.
Well, your days are getting dry. I'll plan under your eye. Wear your hair just like the moon. Curse at me and I curse at you. And you know I don't mind it too. Fuck you. Cigarette flicking with the plastic shoe. 35 minutes just to put this coat on. Oh man, love you like a Coca-Cola. Think I'm gonna miss out on smoke aroma. But baby, remember, this is our December. What you gonna do? You know it's gonna be
So good.
another day on your sofa seat. Channel 9 switching on news repeat. I'm a red wine Irish cream. A chance to you and a chance to me. But baby, remember, this is our December.
Okay, that's enough. You're so sweet and precious, Adonis. Zuzu. I don't know where you got that, but I think that's the cutest, funniest thing. That's definitely not his name, but it's okay. It's very sweet. Very endearing. Yes. Very precious.
Last night I was channeling that song,
Back to the
Frank as
channel.
well.
Goodness. Autoplay kicked a bunch of stuff up. Hold on, what is that? What am I hearing? Okay. So divine masculine confidence. And then okay. Oh, both of those are about divine masculine. Elevating, moving forward towards divine feminine.
They're going to lose their health.
This is connected conduit again. Also, remember the copycat energy? I did say that some of these people, since they were just stealing and siphoning from others, they were going to be losing their, like, actually getting sick, and some of them even dying as karmic retribution because they just didn't want to leave people alone.
Get really sick. They're going to have car troubles. They're going to lose their business if they have one, or they're going to get fired from their job.
Didn't I say that also a few weeks ago about the thief stealing from me? Something about either car issues or, and that was mild. Then she wouldn't stop, and then it was sickness. I didn't say this, I don't think, but I've also been picking up death prophecy now for her. The energy vampire with 6 million followers who sent a bunch of hood rats after me.
They're going to go into debt and complete loss of psychic gifts and spiritual powers, like complete loss because they're abusing.
No, also, there was another reading that popped up yesterday, and it said something about a fake witch, right? Hating like person trying to play with spellcraft or hire dark practitioners against a divine feminine was trying to attack our real high priestess, but she was claiming to be a high priestess herself and she's not. It's that copycat energy. Big backfire.
They're abusing their power.
Right here, because she's playing with the divine. And she's delusional. She thinks she has gifts, but she's not. Which is also why she's been projecting on me, trying to convince herself that I'm everything that she is, which is a fake and also delusional. But while she's copying me, why would you copy somebody who's fake and delusional? I'm not the one copying people. OG.
And they had ample opportunities to stop doing this, but they kept doing this even when Spirit warned them.
Yep.
Like, you better stop doing that. So you need to...
Whether the divine warned them themselves or warned them through me was irregardless. And sometimes it was both. But instead, they decided to double down every time, which made it more than double, and up the ante. Like, retaliate against a boundary. Hey, stop stealing from me. Well, I'm going to do it more then. Hey, stop lying about me. Well, I'm going to do it more then. Like, you're hurting yourself. You're putting yourself in a worse karmic position and putting yourself in a spot to face legal troubles. Well, I'm going to do it more to spite you or make such problems in your life that it ruins you or you can't press charges or you're too distracted to... No, but you got yourself in more trouble by trying that too. So how did trying to manipulate a situation to push things that were never meant to be in your favor every single time work out for you? It didn't. It just made it worse. God sent me as karma. I know you're used to doing this to people before, but that's why God sent me. God hid me in plain sight. You underestimated your target, and that's why God sent me. God knew you'd do that. Now you're finally forced to stop. Toodles.
And that the universe is making sure everything is balanced out.
Meet Squibbler, the AI book writer that transforms your ideas into fully...
That's hilarious. Maybe that's what she used to write that book where she just like typed in bits and pieces of my story, and then there were complaints on the reviews about how it didn't even make sense, but it doesn't when you just copy little bits and pieces of someone's story and smush them together because you think it sounds good, like the juiciest parts. No, it's missing a lot of back context. You know why? Because it's my real life, and when you take out the other parts of it, it doesn't make sense. Fake.
You're not wishing any of these things on...
Somebody says, so she stole your stuff and then still got bad reviews? Yeah, a bad knockoff.
One. But this is what's going to happen to those people who try to take you down. I'm not even...
He also said it was poorly written. Like, she's not a good writer. And she's not. She's a thief.
They tried to take you down and out. Okay? They tried to take what is rightfully yours. Things that you have earned. And
hey, Louie!
Things that are destined for you. So, no, like, these people are in big trouble, you guys. So they're losing their connection to source, is what I heard. These people will be cut off completely, you guys. They'll be lost forever. They're going to be walking around like a zombie, basically, okay? Completely lost, confused, no focus, no idea what's going on, and they'll never experience success again. They'll never be able to bounce back. They'll never be able to... They'll never be able to come back from this. That's what Spirit's saying. They're going to be down and out forever, okay? Because...
That's what they'd wanted for me and my collective. So in a reverse, karma. It's called divine providence, babe.
You have no idea what these people tried to do to you, okay? You have no idea. Like, many of you
I know they tried to kill me.
An idea.
And snatch my life, and 4:44 here on the clock on the East Coast would have worn my skin if they could.
Yeah, I think somebody tried to block me, and yeah, that's true. But it goes deeper than that. It's worse than that. Yeah. Okay. Spirit's not telling me what it is, but they're just saying you have
trying to destroy love life, trying to target kids, trying to take people out permanently, trying to mess with their stability in their home life. Yeah, the death spells, and yeah, we know all about it for starters.
Idea.
There's
like
more.
How absolutely evil and demonic this person and
false reports. There's more.
People are, okay? It started with one person in particular, and then this person created some sort of a group, you guys,
Recruiting.
of multiple people because you're so powerful. So whatever they were doing, it started out with one person who had it out for you. And then they were sending you spell work or whatever it was, psychic attacks, trying to block you. And then that didn't work. It didn't work. So they started to get really desperate. So they realized you're very, very, very protected. My throat chakra.
Oh, that smell. Can you smell that smell? The smell of death surrounds you. The smell of desperation. Bye. Okay? Okay.
To talk about this. They realized you're very, very, very protected. Okay? That you hold a high ranking in the spiritual realm. So what they did was they had to gang up on you. So they thought, okay, well, if I get more people in on this.
Didn't I say that? The Divine Masculine was pissed earlier because he's realizing that it's the same situation and group of people that he was speaking about, that she's speaking on. He was pissed because he said that these people were doing this because they thought the Divine Feminine was alone. And they didn't realize all of the solid people quietly supporting her behind the scenes or watching her who actually agree with her or have her back. They didn't know. And had these people known, right, it's like she's been left wide open, right? If there was actually somebody not admiring her from behind the scenes, these people wouldn't even fuck with her because they'd realize she wasn't alone, one, A, and then B, it's who supports her specifically that intimidates them. It's like because it's the divine masculine that supports her, they're spooked as shit. You think I scare them? My masculine can be much scarier. He says, I don't want to be. No, neither do I. But we can stand our ground. And that spooks them. He says, bodyguard. Uh-huh. Standing right behind me.
Then, our spells are going to be more powerful and maybe it'll penetrate collectives' spiritual armor or spiritual protection. Okay, so that's what this person was thinking. So they literally had people gang up on you, maybe gain stalk you online, send you nasty comments or messages, or watch you or spy on you, or just really weird things, you guys. Really, really weird things. Spirit wants you to know that, help save.
I gotta know that Abel song. It's driving me up the wall. The one about the weight off your shoulders. I listened to it yesterday. I know I did. I just listened to so many of them as they came up that I don't remember which one it was right now.
Or they managed to delay your blessings a little bit, but then they came in anyways, and they came in even higher than what you were supposed to get. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that they may have taken little things, okay, a little bit of light.
Somebody said, how did you find that music? Abel's? The YouTube recommended section a couple of months ago, probably. I just never clicked off. Why would I? It's good.
This, a little bit of that. And they may have been able to delay things for you a little bit, but then you were always blessed with more, okay? It's like they had to pay you back tenfold, or the universe would see to it that you were paid back tenfold and you succeeded beyond your wildest dreams, okay? So Spirit wants you to know you are going to go up, 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 and up. This person's going down, 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 and down, and they're going to stay down. Spiritual hygiene is very paramount right now, you guys. As you go up, as you level up, you're going to get more lovers, and you're also going to get more haters, okay? So more success equals more haters, and you need to be made aware of that. But these people are going to be taken care of, okay? That's what you need to know. So symptoms that you may have been experiencing are just mood swings all of a sudden. You don't feel like yourself. You're crying. Maybe you're feeling depressed. Maybe you're just having dark thoughts, or you're not motivated. It's
that's what they wanted.
Minute you're very motivated and you're about to take some sort of leap of faith, and then the next minute you're back into thinking dark thoughts, it's not going to work, or I doubt myself, or I'm afraid to do this, or something like that. It's you were so close to having some sort of breakthrough or taking some sort of leap of faith, and you were feeling really good, and then the psychic attack came in or the spell work was sent, and then you just kind of crashed and burned for a little bit. Okay, but it's not going to stop you. So Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be blessed.
Yeah, that wasn't like spell work. That was having a domestic abuse case to run while advocating against elder abuse on a separate situation, and then having a few other things in between that, and then also this. This was just the annoying cherry on top, but because it was a specific targeting of money and business, which directly affects home and family and well-being and health, yeah, that's a personal attack, and I have an issue with that, so I had to pause and also deal with that too. It wasn't an option. It wasn't an option to let them do it or get away with it, period, end of discussion, especially when it directly affects children. And it does.
Tenfold. That's the thing. And these people are just under harsh judgment, you guys. Like, it's a group. It's a group.
Yeah, we know.
You've got faith coming through. So I really feel like they tried to mess with your faith. Mm-hmm. It's like 1 minute you believed in yourself, and then the next minute you're like, I don't believe, I doubt myself. Okay, so it's important to stay strong.
Some people might resonate with that, but I did not. It's always not nice to deal with, but there's never been a lack of faith. That's why I do continue to push through, because I know better. I know better. I know myself and I know God. That's why I can see right through these karmics and not take their projections. Toodles.
Hearing pray, okay? Many of you could benefit from praying.
I hear Praying by Kesha. There you go. Karmic's very angry, tantruming, like angry, wanting to rip her hair out, possibly doing just that.
Relationships.
Crazy.
Okay, so I feel like, these people are...
I suggest you check yourself into a psych ward, honey, because that sounds like a problem to me. You're gonna go bald, Cynthia. You little rugrat.
Likely people you guys. That's the thing. I think for some of you, these are... Yeah.
It's funny, the copycat thief is coming across as Angelica from the Rugrats, mean and spoiled and tantrums to get what she wants, and then tries to pretend to be a victim or like get other people in trouble when they didn't actually do anything wrong. Yeah, you're gonna go bald, Cynthia.
People that you know.
Also, basura. Trash. These karmics are trash. I've got something for you. This is where these karmics are at right now. That's funny. And so there's a whole thing with her attacking my grandmother. And so I've been posting for a while now, years, Rosemary's Granddaughter by Jessica Andrews. And in this line, it talks about the 7 wonders, and I've been posting that. She's been targeting my grandmother, and all of a sudden she's claimed she's got a new story about the 7 wonders. The 7 voyages of Cynthia, including straight to where she belongs. A better place for her, which is the city dump. Basura. That's hilarious. I heard that karmic female said, "That's mean." It's true.
Boyfriends, ex-girlfriends. It could be your divine masculine or your divine feminine's karmic partner or karmic ex. It could be friends, family members, co-workers.
Also, I'm channeling. You're mad at me, but I got a vision of that. That's why I looked it up. That's not coming from me. I'm giggling at it, but I didn't make that up. I'm just channeling. I'm just telling you what the holy team has to say about it. This is the Socratic method of teaching. The Zadkiel here. They just use references that they know sometimes will resonate with me, but a lot of the times they bring things up that will resonate with my viewers so that I can speak in a language that they understand. Tower of Babel is not a problem for me. And I don't need books to know what's going on. Nor do I need books with pictures in them to understand the story. But I don't need to read the book to know what's in the book. Remember.
Guys, like it's people that you know.
Crypto psychometry.
Or just people that you know a little bit, like acquaintances.
Or somebody who got jealous of your work and career field and wanted to take it over or copy or something.
We're going to pull more, but delay. This is what I mean, you guys. They tried to delay you at every chance they could get. And the universe is like, you better stop doing that. Stop doing that, okay? Because I'm telling you.
When they started to catch karma for what they were doing, they either thought that like I was doing spell work or someone else was doing spell work on them instead of that it was their own spell work backfiring or it was their own karma catching up with them, or they just got mad that their life was being turned upside down by their own karma and consequences. And then they used it as more fuel for their "my misery wants company" bit. And I'm not interested in joining that parade.
It worked, you guys. It worked a little bit. It's like you were feeling good, you were looking good, you were feeling motivated, you're going to take that leap of faith, you're going to go for something, and then boosh, the spell work was sent or whatever it was, and then you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then it caused delays, right? And it's a repetitive cycle, okay? It happened quite a bit. Believe. This is what I mean. It's like one minute you were believing in yourself, and then the next it's like you weren't.
No, it's not quite that. I mean, for some people, very well, maybe. But again, the reason I pushed through is because I knew what was up. It was just a lot. It was just very overwhelming to have to deal with so many different moving pieces. And not even just moving pieces of one situation, like so many different situations on a plate at one time, and then so many different moving puzzle pieces to each situation. That's why they do it. It's called obfuscation. It's a distraction tactic. No. All evil eyes went blind.
This is like unbelievable, you guys. And you might have been having tummy troubles because my tummy's like rumbling all of a sudden, making weird sounds. Okay. Sacral's coming out as I talk about my tummy.
See, they were trying to siphon an energy harvest, and like the copycat thing, that's solar plexus sacral chakra energy. So that's the creativity, self-confidence. That's what she was picking up on, that bit of it. They were trying to mess with the self-confidence and the security of the light workers for sure, but to try to boost their own. It was a form of energy harvesting. Also to try to target the love, right? They're trying to keep divine counterparts from coming together. They also don't want divine babies to be born. Where do babies sit? Solar plexus, sacral chakra, and they are created through the root. Hello. So there's that reference, and not tummy troubles per se, but yes, when you are dealing with so much that you don't even have time to stop and eat, or you're dealing with such disgusting people that you just lose your appetite. Also sacral.
Which is crazy because sacral is your tummy, you guys. Okay, and on the back, it's like a swollen belly with a belly button here. So maybe you've been
like pregnancy, right? It looks like a pregnant belly.
Saying digestive issues, grumbly tummy, nausea, upset stomach.
Okay, and so nausea would make people not want to eat, right? Right.
Things like this. This person really tried to make you not feel sexy. They tried
and
to...
you know what's funny is she tried to complain about having those symptoms herself. Oh, I'm just so nauseous, I don't want to eat. Really? You're complaining about having that symptom while you're being so sick and twisted and abusive towards others that you make them lose their appetite? Well, I don't feel bad for you. Maybe if you left people alone, that symptom would go away or at least get better. Or you'd have the energy to focus on figuring out how to deal with it, but you don't. You try to project on other people. Toodles. $82.02 on the timer.
Take that away from you. They didn't want you to create, okay? They didn't want you to create. They didn't want you to believe in yourself or have faith. Root, yeah, they wanted you to be afraid. They wanted you to be so afraid of
all
taking
evil eyes went
chances on
blind.
yourself or expanding or going for things or creating. Crown. This person tried to mess with your crown. I feel like they tried to infiltrate your crown, you know, to put nasty thoughts into your mind.
They did.
We have a blank one.
We picked up that in the readings, and then also just gaslighting on the human plane, but they did try with that. It's shadow wraith energy, very dark, evil energy, and they try to basically like whisper nasty things to people, but then hope that they internalize it as their own thoughts and then run with it. So they do not nice things, or they don't take a leap of faith, which what she's picking up on, like trying to block the confidence and create setbacks that way, or the leap of faith reference, that's what they were aiming for. So she's not incorrect about it. It didn't work with me because no. Wait, wasn't there another reading that popped up about that? I think I saw a reading title pop up that said that like you can't be manipulated or something. It had to do with that. So other readers are also picking it up. Seems
out.
Hi, my friend.
I think they tried to stop you from having a new beginning here.
There it
Air.
is.
We've got air coming out. So this person...
No, I'm the Gemini air sign. There it is. There she goes.
The main person here, the pack leader, the ringleader here, could be an air sign, or you could be an air sign.
There it is. Or me, because I'm watching here.
I think they've been saying spells, okay? And this could literally be intentional spell work, or it could just...
And then remember,
this person...
earlier there was, I forget who it is, but there was a reading that popped up earlier, and it was saying something about these karmics trying to do spell work, and they really... It's like a fake witch. She thinks that she's a high priestess, or she's been telling people she's a high priestess, but she's not. She's been calling Divine Feminine a fake whatever, even though I'm a real high priestess, thank you. A high empress at that, thanks. Hi, baby. So sweet. This is my Dobby kitty. Look at him. This is... I've been doing this since he was a kitten. I go to rub his little forehead, and he goes like this with his ears, and he looks like Dobby. He's so cute. Oh, my little Dobby kitty. You mean from Harry Potter? Yes, the elf. He looks so freaking cute. He would probably live up here pretty much if I let him. If I didn't need to use my hands all the time.
Saying things, and saying things is spell work, okay? Saying things, saying words, that's spell work. That's speaking your world into existence. Writing things down on a piece of paper, that's spell work. It's spelling things out, okay? Having thought.
So like if you lie to a judge, it's perjury in a court of law, but it's also word witching, it's black magic. You slander people, that's black magic. You write or speak things that are dishonest, that's black magic.
Thinking about things and intending certain things to happen, again, that's spell work. You don't have to be a witch.
You don't have to do incantations.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to burn a candle. You don't have to use an anathema.
Love. This person tried to mess with your love life as well and take someone who belongs to you.
And then also sacrifices. People think of witchcraft sacrifice or like demonic sacrifice as this type of stuff you see in the movies. And yes, some people do that, unfortunately. But that's not the only type of sacrifice, okay? Someone trying to steal someone else's work and make money and take credit for it, especially while trying to lie and slander the person they stole from to ruin their life and steal their work and their career and their opportunities from them, that's sacrifice. That's somebody willing to try to sacrifice someone else's hard work and well-being for their own personal gain. And so you don't have to splay somebody out on an altar with an athame and bleed them out into a goblet for the rest of the cult members to drink for it to be a sacrifice, okay? They don't have to murder children for it to be a sacrifice. For example, if a criminal lies to try to get custody of a child, damaging that child in the process, destabilizing them in their home life and their well-being and what could have been a peaceful, nourished environment otherwise, for their own personal gain or ego, they're sacrificing that child's life. If they kidnap this child away from a good person, a good parent, they're sacrificing that child's life and well-being for their own personal gain or whatever money or attention or ego boost they thought that they were getting. You don't have to go to the extreme of Hollywood to understand that that's not the only form of sacrifice. And it's not in accordance to free will. That we don't agree with that. We don't consent to that. No, I rebuke you in the name of God.
Fire. Okay, they tried to snuff out your creed.
And Crazy K is a Sagittarius. So there's that. That's a fire sign.
Fire.
Toxic. And when the Sagittarians are toxic, they're impulsive, they're reckless, they're abrasive, they're bullies, they're often promiscuous, they're often very impulsive, bad with money, also poor choices, but they're nasty. And by the way, my roommate in college, or my housemate, really, I had a room and he had a room, but we shared a house. He was a Jewish guy, first off, and then secondarily, he was a Sagittarius. So I don't have a problem with Sagittarians, but he wasn't a terrible person. So
out your passions and keep you down. Wealth. Yeah, they really try to delay your wealth and your expansion by keeping you stuck in fear and a lack of faith and infiltrating your minds with nasty, nasty thoughts. Truth. Okay, so the truth of this is coming out. The truth of who this person is will be coming out as well. Wisdom. Whoa, the wisdom chip flew out of my hands. That was weird. It's like they tried to take your wisdom from you. They tried to take your purpose, your path.
Did you just say that I have a Madison beer nose? What are you talking about? I'm very confused.
Chakra.
That I look like Madison beer? What?
I'm going to pull some cards now, but this is absolutely brutal. Look, Five of Pentacles and Seven of Swords on the split. Okay, like this person is really nasty. They tried to steal things from you. That's how I opened up this reading. This person tried to steal a lot of things from you. Your money, your light, your purpose, your wisdom, your wealth, your voice even. For some of you, I'm seeing the evil witch from The Little Mermaid who made Ariel sing into a shell and she took her voice. And then she wore it, she had it stored in a necklace around her throat.
Yeah. She saw me doing the music thing that I do and she suddenly started trying to do that. And then she said publicly that she was going to franchise my stolen property. Like sell it to other companies and to have movies made out of it and music made out of it with my name and my story and my artwork and my daughter's story of everything that we've been through, the anguish that we've been through, everything that built me to where I am now, everything that I had to get through to build to be here. No. Because I can prove what I went through. I've been documenting since my daughter was 2 months old because I knew that there were liars back then, and that was before I even launched a business. So, anyway, I've been preparing for this since before 2016. I just didn't realize it. That's why I can prove that they're lying every time. That's why when they claim that they originated something, my timestamps always go back much farther. That's why when they think they know what's going on, I know more.
To keep Prince Eric under some sort of spell.
I remember they were trying to block that love dynamic between the counterparts, especially out of jealousy of the children, if not targeting pre-existing children, then not wanting new ones to be born. And if they're spooked enough at the power of divine feminine and or masculine alone, let alone the combination of them together, bodyguard, bouncer, right? They don't want babies that have both of them combined to be born. They don't want the strength of both divine masculine and divine feminine together born into a child. They're scared. Right, because these shadow energies are saying, well, if you birth a big ball of light, how are we supposed to exist? It's going to knock us all out. Yeah, well, don't be so shady.
Okay, but the spell...
I don't throw shade, I shed light. There's a difference. You just don't like the truth and can't handle reality. Your personal pickle, not my problem. Toodles.
Broken, and the truth came out. And Spirit wants you to know that any spell work is not going to work. Okay?
I heard that. How are you so... Because I'm channeling. And I would say she is too. We're on the same frequency here, I would say.
Back. This person going down. If this person has...
so you're both on the same radio station. We got walkie-talkies, kind of, I guess. Yeah. Spiritual walkie-talkies. Heard that. My ear just started ringing. They just put a spiritual Bluetooth in my ear. What's up? Whoa. It's a karmic male screaming and angry. Possibly another domestic abuse issue or incident. Ooh, I don't like this energy. Ugh, very cold, very closed-hearted. Mean, aggressive. I feel that there too. He's feeling drained. Kicked out. Possibly kicked out of wherever he's been staying, maybe with his parents. Or what is this? Hold on. There's a little more. Thank you. I love you. He says he's never going to get out of the trouble he's in for targeting divine feminine. She can prove everything I've done. That's what he's saying. Ooh, he looks bad. Very pale. Honestly, it looks like he's been on drugs or something, or just not sleeping. This particular person I do know has had a drug problem, which is not an excuse for the abuse. I know people that have struggled with addiction that aren't abusive. I mean, it doesn't allow them to be their best selves, for sure, when they're in that state, for sure. But I know people that have struggled with addiction that never treated people the way that I've seen karmics treat people even when they're sober. So to be very clear, there's a stigma. Sometimes abusers will try to blame the abuse on the addictions. Now again, addiction does not allow people to be at their best regardless, typically speaking, ever. But that doesn't automatically make them abusive. Often they're mistreating themselves. Again, if they're mistreating themselves, are they often the best to others? Not necessarily. But I've also seen people struggle with addiction, or seen people that I know have struggled with addiction never ever stoop, whether they are struggling with addiction or whether they used to. They never treat people the way that these criminals do. It's like when you're drunk, you can still walk in a line if you can walk when you're sober, of course, able-bodied, but you can't walk in a straight line when you're drunk. Same thing with abuse. They can pretend to be nice people all they want. They can wear the mask all they want. But like, they have a harder time walking in a straight line when they're drunk. They have a harder time holding it up when they're under the influence too. It slips out. Their true self slips out from behind the mask. The mask slips off. Even the best stage actors get tired. They have to pause. They have to take a drink. You've ever seen comedians pause and take a drink before a set? Maybe because they're talking so much. Maybe because they're looking to create a pause in the conversation and just like take a second to think. I don't know. But they all have to stop. And even waterproof makeup isn't permanent. It eventually sweats off. Their clown makeup is showing. I just heard creatine. Somebody said creatine. I need to reboot this. 5:15. There's a message in that. It's a reset. I heard grand rise. Yep. I'm feeling the Karmic Energy Vampire Collective feels super drained all of a sudden. Some of them are crying. It's like they know it's over. Curse is broken, etc. They know they're toast. Turn on. Thank you. Sent a shiver up my spine. I'm going to do some energy shields in a minute, if anybody wants some. Karmics are asking themselves, why are we like this? Why did we do that to her? Good question. That's a good question.